been a massive year for the band, and 70 shows all over the world, and you're towards the end of the tour now. How you feel about this? You know, after 6 or 7 years into the origin of the band, still there and making it so successful.
Yeah, I mean, I think this tour has especially been really memorable for us because we've gotten to go to new places. I mean, this is our first time playing in Thailand. So I think in that regard, you know, it just feels like we're still evolving and still growing and still experiencing, you know, new things.
This album has been gaining a lot of new younger audience. Was it your intention that, you know, you expected, you know, the music to work so well with, you know, the new generation of fans, you know?
I don't know. No, we can't pick our fans. I think that's something that we learned early on, you know, and I think that we're really lucky because I do think that we have really good fans, really sweet fans, you know.
And then go back to the very beginning of the band. Mark Pontius, when you heard the Mark Foster first early demo song, what did you think about it?
When I first met Mark, I was in another band. The thing with me with Mark was always that it just felt easy and it felt like real and honest. You know? I think that's what originally made our relationship so easy.
Mark Foster people has so unique sound and have been pioneer of this, you know, 5 or 6 years of, you know, indie pop sound, and really as the main songwriter of the band. What was you growing up listening to, sort of thing?
I listened to a lot of different things, but I think that early on when I really fell in love with music, I would say that it was really kind of Motown and, you know, a lot of like Beach Boys, but like 50s and 60s
the Beach Boys
stuff. I mean, they were my favorite band when I was really young for years. You know, they still are. When I started writing music, all those kind of that era and that style started to make its way out, but in different weird kind of.
Next question is, for each disco to each of the members, favorite track and album of Foster the People for you first?
The Sacred Hearts Club.
Sacred Hearts Club. Yeah. What about you, Mark? Songs and album?
My favorite song right now is, I think, Loyal Like Sid and Nancy, and you know, it's I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite album because they're all just
very good. Yeah.
They all represent different stages of life. You know, it's like picking favorite kid. So I can't really answer that.
What about you, Sean?
Off of Sacred Hearts Club, I really love the SHC title track, the Sacred Hearts Club song. It's amazing. I think you can hear everyone's personality quite well in that song.
Let's talk about your biggest hit, Pump Up Kick. There's been so many stories flowing around the internet in Thailand and all over the world about the beginning of this song. How did it actually begin, and what is the inspiration, and how did it begin for this song?
And at that point, it was really kind of meant to be a confidence song, you know, kind of like. And then when I went to go do a verse, I pressed record and I kind of just started freestyling. And the first line came out, Robert's got a quick hand. And I realized, I'm like, oh wow, this is a narrative story about somebody going through something. And the whole song kind of changed meaning. But I don't know where it came from, man. I was just in the room.
It's going to affect your next work as well because the environment changed, right?
For sure.
Yeah. One thing we haven't seen much is the collaboration between Foster and people with other artists. Would we expect to see more in the future?
We've been talking about it, been thinking about it, you know. I think that's something even just in indie music with alternative bands that bands could be doing a lot more of. I think that it'd be really interesting to hear bands collaborate on stuff and not just feature a singer.
You want to do something more special?
Yeah. So thinking about it, it's not as easy as a hip hop collaboration, that's for sure. But it's possible. Something to reach for, yeah.
And last.
Man, we are so happy to be here. Thailand's such a special place to us. I spent time here. I've traveled through Thailand alone. Sean came here after he got married with his wife and spent time in Thailand. And you know, we're all just super excited to be here for the first time playing a show for you guys. We've wanted to come for a long time. So thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting us, and we're excited to play a show for you guys tonight. Whoever's in the crowd.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.